Sugar is everywhere, in our breakfasts, drinks, and celebrations. But what if this sweet comfort is silently damaging us from within? Some experts say sugar is more addictive than cocaine. Is that hyperbole, or are we collectively underestimating a silent epidemic? Can sugar lead to addiction, obesity, heart disease, and liver failure, just like tobacco once did, before we knew the risks? Why is it that while type 2 diabetes is exploding worldwide, the food industry keeps pushing sugar-laced products? In this video, we go beyond trends and tackle the question scientifically. What really happens to your body when you give up sugar for 14 days? This is not a detox fad or celebrity diet. This is about physiology, cellular pathways, and real clinical outcomes. The most surprising part: it only takes 3 days without sugar to trigger a metabolic shift at the enzyme level. Mood swings, brain fog, cravings. What if they weren't just emotional or psychological, but biochemical reactions to sugar? Your belly, skin, and energy levels are speaking louder than your taste buds. Are you listening? What if you could feel noticeably different inside and out in just 14 days? Your liver, brain, and even kidneys respond almost instantly to the absence of sugar. But is it too late to reverse the damage? So I ask you, are you ready to give it up for 2 weeks? What might change, and what might never be the same again? When was the last time you craved broccoli the way you craved a donut? There's a reason, and it's chemical, not character. Each time you consume sugar, your insulin spikes, then crashes. That crash signals your brain, feed me more now. Even after a full meal, you feel unsatisfied. Why? Because sugar has hijacked your hunger cues. The more sugar you eat, the more your body demands it. It's a loop, self-sustaining, hard to escape. But once you stop feeding that loop, something miraculous happens. Hunger fades. Real hunger emerges. Without sugar, blood sugar levels normalize. And with stability comes clarity, both physical and emotional. You wake up without that desperate need for coffee, cereal, or muffins. You wake up in control. At the neural level, hunger begins to align with actual energy needs, not reward-seeking behavior. Your meals change. You no longer eat for the sugar rush, you eat for nourishment, for focus, for fuel. And surprisingly, saying no becomes easier, not because you force yourself, but because the desire fades. Yes, some people feel withdrawal, but unlike drugs, the discomfort fades quickly, often within 3 days. By day 5, the noise is gone, cravings are quiet, and for the first time, hunger feels honest. Every time you eat sugar, your pancreas responds by releasing insulin, the hormone that opens cells to receive glucose. But over time, your cells get overwhelmed. They start resisting insulin's call. This is insulin resistance. You may not even know it. Your blood work may look fine, but deep down, your cells are starving. It's as if your body locks its doors from the inside, refusing entry to the sugar it once accepted eagerly. That sugar doesn't disappear. It floats, damages vessels, feeds fat cells, and ages your organs from within. High insulin over time leads to inflammation, clogged arteries, and eventually disease. This isn't just about diabetes. It's about brain fog, joint pain, and accelerated aging. Ironically, the more sugar you eat, the more nutrient deficient you become. It's a hidden malnutrition. Insulin resistance doesn't just block sugar, it blocks nutrients, vitamins, minerals, and amino acids. So even when you take supplements, your body may not be absorbing them well if sugar is still dominant. Reduce sugar, and nutrient absorption improves. You begin to repair, not just survive. Give it 3 days without sugar, and your cells begin to trust insulin again. The doors reopen. With that, your mitochondria, the energy engines, rev up. You feel more alive, more awake. Sugar damages gut lining too. Removing it gives your digestive tract a chance to rebuild. And when you eat now, your body listens. It absorbs. It nourishes. It thanks you. Stable blood sugar means stable energy, stable mood, and stable health. Even kids feel the shift, from erratic highs and lows to calm focus, and athletes. They recover faster, build leaner muscle, and burn cleaner fuel. The brain also benefits more focus, memory, and cognitive clarity. One decision cutting sugar creates ripple effects across the entire body. So here's the truth. Your body never wanted sugar. It was fighting it all along. Remove the enemy, and your biology returns to balance. It's not magic, it's chemistry. And now, finally, your cells begin to thrive, not just survive. It all begins with the decision to stop feeding the fire and start fueling your future. Most people think losing weight takes months. But what if I told you the first change is water? Lots of it. Cutting sugar sheds water weight fast. Some lose 7 to 13 pounds in 1 week. It's not fat. It's fluid. That's because sugar holds water. Glucose pulls sodium, and sodium holds water like a sponge in your cells. When you stop sugar, your body finally lets go of that excess. Your rings fit better. Your face slims. Even your feet may shrink. That's not fat. That's fluid your kidneys couldn't flush. Now finally draining. Your midsection. It's the first to change. That stubborn belly bulge. It was mostly water all along. Internally, your liver starts dumping fat too. A fatty liver silently shrinks. That's real progress. Visceral fat, the dangerous kind, melts when insulin drops. No sugar means no storage signal, so your clothes fit better, your waist gets leaner. And yes, it happens faster than you've been told. Even with the same calories, sugar stores fat. Remove it, and you start burning instead of storing. One notch tighter. That's what happens when your body stops bloating and starts burning. And it's not just the scale. Muscle definition appears. Swelling subsides. Energy rises. Even fat around your heart reduces. Yes, your cardiovascular system thanks you. Silently. These signs scale. Belt. Mirror. They're not vanity. They're feedback. They're biology recalibrated. But beware. Weight loss isn't always fat loss. Know what you're losing. That matters. Your face will tell the story too. That bloated mask. It fades. Your real contours emerge. Some call it sugar face swollen, inflamed, tired. Remove sugar and your eyes speak louder. You wake up with a flat stomach, clear mind, light joints. That's real transformation. Week by week, less puffiness, more energy. Your internal terrain is shifting. All I'm asking is 7 days. No sugar. Watch your body speak back to you clearly. And when you see yourself differently, you act differently. That's when the real shift begins. From cells to skin, from liver to limbs. This is healing from the inside out. What if just one decision could change your shape, your confidence in just 1 week? This isn't about losing. It's about returning to the version of you that always existed beneath the sugar. Do you often feel foggy, distracted, or irritable, and wonder why sugar spikes led to erratic brain signals? That's not mood swings, it's metabolic noise, irritability, sudden anger, anxiety. They're often sugar symptoms in disguise. Once you switch to fat for fuel, your brain runs cleaner, sharper. Focus returns. ADD-like behaviors drop. Mental endurance builds. You'll find your words again. Confidence often starts with clarity. Even children change. Skin, mood, attention all respond to less sugar. Calm returns. Nervous systems settle. Deep focus becomes effortless. Neurogenesis, memory, emotional balance, it all triggered by metabolic healing. Creativity flows when sugar isn't hijacking your rhythm. So ask yourself, have you really been in control of your thoughts, or has sugar been steering? Because clarity begins right where sugar ends. Acne, greasy skin, sudden breakouts. Everyone blames hormones, but what triggers them? Sugar raises insulin. Insulin raises androgens. Androgens overload your skin. Lower sugar means lower insulin, and your skin. It breathes again. Softness, glow, radiance. These are side effects of metabolic balance. Even professionals notice. Less cover-up needed. More natural tone appears. And for men, sugar quietly destroys testosterone. Tired, puffy, unmotivated. It flips your hormones, feminizes men, masculinizes women. Quiet chaos in the bloodstream. Fixing hormones isn't just about supplements. It starts with subtraction, removing sugar. Want better skin in 14 days? Sugar may be the missing piece. Clear skin feels good, but the deeper glow comes from within. It's not a miracle, it's biochemistry. Balanced hormones from balanced fuel. So maybe your skin isn't the problem. Maybe your metabolism is. Morning stiffness, joint pain, backaches. Is it just aging or something? We eat. Sugar inflames everything it touches, from your blood vessels to your cartilage. Thermal scans don't lie. Cut sugar, and the heat your internal fire cools down. When inflammation drops, so does pain. Suddenly, movement feels natural again. Your blood flows smoother. Oxygen travels easier. Healing begins at the micro level. Could your chronic pain diagnosis be a sugar symptom no one noticed? For some, it takes weeks. Others feel relief in days. What if it worked for you? Lower inflammation means more regeneration. Your body stops fighting and starts rebuilding. Flexibility improves. Energy flows. What once felt stiff now feels alive. Sugar off, fat on. Cells switch fuel and multiply their energy capacity. You start saying yes to stairs again, yes to walks, yes to living. This isn't just about joints. Inflammation leads to heart disease, dementia, even cancer. For many, the pain was silent until it stopped. And that silence is healing. Modern scans confirm it. Cellular repair accelerates when sugar goes away. Even your brain recovers. Less fog, more clarity, less stress, more peace. You may reduce your meds. Your body remembers how to heal. Once you let it, you're not too old. You're not too broken. You were just inflamed. Food isn't neutral. It either feeds fire or ends it. Inflammation is not just accidental. It's sugar's legacy, hidden but real. And when that legacy ends, your new life begins. Quiet, grounded, pain-free. Imagine just 14 days creating that change. No pills, no surgery, just food. So now the real question. Are you ready to try a swollen liver, a toxic core? Most don't even know it's happening. Sugar doesn't just spike blood, it stores in your liver as silent fat. This is called non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, and it's rising fast. Take sugar away, and the liver begins detoxing itself. No pills needed. Within 14 days, changes are measurable. Liver enzymes drop. Fat clears. This isn't repair, it's rebirth. Cells grow back younger, stronger, cleaner, and kidneys. The quiet filters of your blood. Sugar slowly shuts them down. Most diabetics suffer kidney damage, but blame only the disease, not the diet. Less sugar, less strain. Filtration improves. The kidneys start breathing again. Even water retention fades. You're not swollen, you're just sugar stuffed. These two organs decide how long and how well you live. Treat them right. More energy, clearer thoughts, lighter body. It all begins with clean organs. When liver and kidneys work, the whole system becomes young again. Forget the number on your birthday. Longevity starts with metabolic clarity. Statistically, sugar is a lifespan thief. Remove it, and life stretches longer. Modern medicine extends life, but nutrition decides the quality of those years. You don't need trends, just real food, and the wisdom to say no to sugar. When you nourish instead of numb, your organs thank you for decades. This is preventive medicine at its core. It begins on your plate. Each meal is a choice. Sugar is optional. So is healing. He's still there. The strength, the focus, the clarity. Sugar just blurred it. Inside every tired body is a clean one, waiting to emerge. Your liver isn't lazy. It's just overwhelmed. Now's the time to reset. You've seen the science. You've felt the truth. Now comes the choice. It only takes one decision. One day, one clean start. Remove the sugar. Reclaim your focus, your body, your life. 14 days, no sugar. Just you at your clearest. If this helped you think differently, hit subscribe and share it forward. Because true health doesn't come in a bottle. It comes from your next bite.